Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft PvP with Roppip. Today, I'm going to be telling you a story, because why not? Because I can. Now, this story is going to be about a prank war that went on between the guys and the girls at a ski camp I went to a couple summers ago. This is going to be a bit of a different episode, I guess, but I'll try it out, see how people like it. So, I'm gonna preface this by giving a little bit of background to this. Now, I went to a ski camp that was called FAST Camp. It was an acronym for the order of importance that an athlete should have certain things in their lives. Family, academics, sports, team. Ironically enough, the coach pushed for skiers to not go to college right away and instead pursue skiing, which I find funny because you can't make a living out of skiing in the US. This is cross-country skiing, Nordic skiing. Even the top skiers they're no Petter Northug of Norway or other such people that can actually make a living, but I digress. So, basically, this was took place in Ironwood, Michigan, and it started off by we had two cabins, the girls and the guys, each different one, just a bunch of bunk beds in them, but the girls had a couch in their cabin, and the guys really wanted that couch. So they decided that they're going to take it. So we, when the girls were eating or not in their cabin, I don't remember exactly why, but we went in and took the couch, brought it out, and put it in our cabin. And the girls apparently would have none of that, so they told on the coaches, and the coaches made us go give it back and then apologize to the girls. So that didn't really work. So the girls, I don't know if it was really to retaliate or I don't know what they were doing, but they kind of like stole two of the guys' equipment that were out on the porch and just like hid it, and I don't really know what that was about. Just because it was, I don't know if they thought that the two people they stole the equipment of were behind the whole escapade, but regardless, it was nothing much. So the guys were like, okay, well, it's our turn now. So they decided, I wasn't exactly the person deciding, that's why I keep saying they, but I guess I kind of was included in the actual act of pranking, so. But we decided to redecorate the girls' cabin, or add more furniture in the form of plyometric exercise equipment. Like exercise pillows or balancing pillows, hurdles, rubber band things, I don't know, just various other things, and we just kind of littered their cabin with it. And yeah, so that was just everywhere. Once again, the girls complained to the coaches, and the guys had to clean it up. Not very successful, because we had to we placed it all, and then we had to clean it up again. So it didn't work out too well. But the girls this time decided to really retaliate, I guess. So they went and they got some feminine products in the form of pads, if you know what I'm saying, and they stuck them all over one of the guys' cars, just everywhere. And this is during the night, so during that night, actually, it rained. And they put dye on these things to make it look like they were used. So, especially the rain absorbing it. That we woke up and it's just on one guy's car, and it was just all over his car. And it was raining so much that we couldn't actually do one of our daily morning runs, so the coaches said go back to bed. And the guy whose car it was got quite mad, justifiably so, because again, he barely had a part in the pranking, so he decided that he would take all of these products and put them in the girls' water bottles and boots and shoes and whatever else he could find out on their porch. The girls woke up. Now, a couple of them saw his reaction, but the girls woke up later, and instead of on their car, they were all in their own stuff. And at this point, the coaches were like, okay, that's probably enough. You should not do any more pranking or stuff like that, so just stop. But a couple of the guys did not accept this. So they decided to do something interesting. We were on a run on the route of our morning run, or maybe we were just walking there. I don't know. It was just the guys though, or just a couple of the guys, and some of them were like, "Hey, you know what we should do on this path that we take every morning? We should take a dump on the path and hope the girls step in it." I don't know what they were thinking. So yes, they proceeded to all take a dump in the same exact spot, one after the other, to pile it up, and then they grabbed grass and put it over this. I mean, I don't know. Now, you may think, why did they jump to this? Actually, they had been doing stuff like this the entire week. They had been climbing trees and going to the bathroom off of trees or out of trees, and then, or like going on the ski jump or climbing. They went onto the local schools, like around their track, or like on their track. They climbed a building by it, and then I don't know. There were people. So yeah, they did that, and it was just the middle of the track, and for some reason, we never actually ran that trail again. So I guess it's kind of anticlimactic, because I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if one of the guys maybe told the coaches and then we took a different path, or I don't really know what happened. But somewhere in those woods, I mean, not to this day, obviously, but there was a giant pile of human feces. And yeah, it just kind of petered out there. So yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to happen at the end there. I didn't really wish a pile of feces probably up to your ankle. I didn't wish that on the girls. I really didn't. I mean, maybe on my worst enemies I would wish it on them, but no. That was just a little bit far. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end to that story. This has been a bit of a different episode, obviously. And if you did enjoy it, that'd be good if you could let me know in the form of a like or a comment or something, just to know if I should maybe tell some other stories. But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you next time. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.